All right, I am in northern Massachusetts, Concord, riding another bike. It's very odd. None of the cyclists wave to me as I'm riding. I've seen peloton after peloton pass me and nobody waves. It's just bizarre. All right, I'm here at the border of New Hampshire and Massachusetts, and just rode 29 miles to get here, and it's dark. It is dark. So I've got my reflective vest on, I've got a headlight, I've actually got reflectors on the bike I'm using, so I hope the hour and a half back, or hour and 45 minutes back, isn't too bad. Apparently I survived the trip. It was a pretty freaky ride back, pitch black. I had my jogging headlight on, which wasn't too bright, but enough to see the road, except when I was going really fast. And then I was kind of over driving it, but got back safely. I have another story about that pool that I was talking to you last week about in Boston. I was there again this week, and I went to the outdoor one this time since I knew about it. A bunch of kids playing in it and a couple of lap lanes set up for adults. No one's using them. But I go into the shower room to change, and there's this, I don't know, 4 or 5 year old kid, maybe 6, standing there in the shower, right in the middle, buck naked, just standing there, and he's got a popsicle in one hand or a lollipop and red all over his hands, and he's not moving. And I was just like, that's really odd. And the whole bathroom just smelled like somebody pooped on the floor. It smelled horrible. So I went in and showered, and I'm looking all over for like this log on the ground or something. I couldn't find it. But all of a sudden a YMCA worker comes in. He's got putting latex gloves on, and he hands the kid in the shower a baby wipe, and the kid wipes his butt with it, and there's poop all over the baby wipe. I was just disgusted, so I walked out. And I swam anyway. At least he pooped in the shower, I guess. Wow. Oh, a confession to make. In Boston, that's the home of Dunkin Donuts. And Dunkin Donuts makes a flavor called the butternut donut, and it's my favorite. That and toasted coconut. And this week I have to admit, I ate 1 dozen Dunkin Donuts, and 9 of them, maybe 8, were butternut. And I went and looked up the nutrition facts on butternut. 520 calories each. What a waste. I will probably never eat a butternut donut again. I was thinking maybe 200 or 300. Wow. Ah, just wow. It's like 1.5 pounds of fat. Just tacked on right here. Alright, the last thing is had a real good friend of mine, Ben Miller, do his first triathlon, which is very exciting, and that's pretty cool. So he did a sprint distance in Alum Creek. The triathlon will remain nameless as it was extremely poorly organized. My buddy Tommy Bischoff did the Olympic distance, and he was telling me how bad the event was run. But Ben went in the water, and he's done open water swimming before, but he just kind of froze up, and took him a while to get through the swim. Then he got on the bike, and the corners weren't marked very well, and they didn't have volunteers at the corners telling people where to go, so he took a wrong turn, tacked on about 4 miles to his bike, but the run went well without incident, and he finished in the middle of his age group. But if he would have taken those 12 minutes or so detour on the bike, he would have finished second in his age group. So that's a bummer, but good job, Ben, on getting your first one done. Tommy Bischoff, who I coach, got second in his age group, male 35 to 39, for the Olympic distance. So congratulations, you two. Very awesome. Deuces. Deuces.